bit different than it was a week ago. 2 weeks ago when we canceled it. We were like up to our elbows in snow. I'm sure you all remember that very well. And I guess I would like to say, I have to say something exceptional about our staff that particular time period. We had people who were here in every department. They were staying, they were working, they were sleeping a few hours, working a few hours. Our patients, outside of seeing the same staff kind of come in and out several times throughout that 24-hour period, never really realized that, you know, what was behind the forces to get all of that patient care done. And so I want to thank all of you who were able to get here and respond to that, and for giving our patients excellent care. Again, I'd like to thank you for coming today, and family, friends, and coworkers who have all come. It's a very special time for us. The DAISY Award Program is a recognition program that was founded in 2000 by the family of Patrick J. Barnes, and as an honor to extraordinary nurses. Patrick Barnes died at the age of 33 of complications of ITP, an autoimmune disease. During his 8-week course of illness and hospital stays, the Barnes family was awestruck by the care and compassion shown to the family, by the nurses, and to Patrick. They witnessed firsthand the acts of clinical skill and compassion care that is the essence of providing excellent nursing care. As a result of this experience, they have identified that nurses are the unsung heroes of our society that deserve far more recognition than they are given. The Barnes family return to these nurses that touch them is to travel around the country to say thank you to all the nurses who make a difference every day in the lives of so many patients. Our DAISY program recognizes one of our nurses each quarter. The nominations for the award comes from patients, families, physicians, visitors, and hospital staff. The nomination form is completed, and it includes the nurse's story of how he or she has met the criteria of being an extraordinary nurse here at Pasman Area Hospital. The winner of the DAISY Award will receive a Healing Touch sculpture, which is this. And the significance of this sculpture is that they are handmade of serpentine stone, and they're created by artists of the Shona tribe in Zimbabwe. And the Shona people hold their healers in a position of great esteem and importance in their community, the same way that the DAISY Foundation and Pasman Hospital feel about our nurses. The purchase of these sculptures assists the artists to feed and clothe their family in the economically depressed areas of Zimbabwe. The work of the nurses in this country is reaching across the world to touch others. Along with the additional gift, there are some additional gifts in this DAISY bag, and we also have cinnamon rolls. And the significance of the cinnamon rolls for our ceremony today is that during Patrick's illness, he had many times when he did not feel like eating. One particular day, he requested Cinnabon cinnamon rolls. To his family's amazement, he was able to eat the whole cinnamon roll and asked them to bring more the next day, and also to bring enough to share with the nursing staff. Unfortunately, we don't have a Cinnabon store close, because otherwise they would support us with cinnamon rolls, but our dietary department has been gracious enough to provide cinnamon rolls for us today. And they do that at each of our DAISY Award ceremonies. At this time, I would like to turn the program over to Leanna Wynn to read the name of the nominees.
Recognize those that have been nominated for this award. When I call your name up, if you would come up, I would appreciate it. So the first one is Bridget White. Is Bridget here? Did she make it? I don't see her. That's too bad. Bridget's an RN on 3 South, and she was one of the folks nominated. Jill Mills? Jill's here, right? There she is. Jill, come on up. Jill's an LPN in the cardiopulmonary department, and she was nominated, so she gets a pen, and congratulations for that. Congratulations, Jill. Well deserved. And the other person that was nominated is Kelly Bridges. She's a nurse aide on 3 South. So congratulations, Kelly, for that nomination. get recognized. Congratulations, folks. Well deserved. And now I'll turn it over to Patty Bryant, who'll read the story from the person who is the recipient of our Daisy Award.
Evening shift, Shannon Roesch was working as the house supervisor. The house supervisor, acting as the administrative representative, generally is paged to solve a multitude of problems that arise in the building. Shannon received a page to resolve a problem with a gentleman looking for a place to stay for the night. She met with the man and gathered information about his situation to determine what resources might be available to him. He was hungry, and she went to the dietary department and prepared a tray to meet his need for food. She then went to work to contact the Salvation Army, police, and any other social agency she could contact to attempt to find him a place to stay. She also attempted to locate family out of state for assistance, but he was not able to provide a specific address, and there were several people with the same name in the city. Unfortunately, he had already been to all the agencies and used up all the resources that each agency was willing to offer. She was not able to meet his needs for a place to stay for evening and had to deliver this news to him. She gave him additional suggestions for him to try the next day and advised him to not wait until late in the evening to start the process. The heart of a nurse, like Shannon, who genuinely cares about people, was very troubled by not being able to help this man, as she always goes the extra mile to help her patients, the physicians, and her staff. And Shannon, who was definitely here last week in that snowstorm, congratulations.
Yes, and this is your certificate, which is yours, and then the statue, and then we have the whole bag. This is your story. That you can open up. And there's also cinnamon, so she can make her own cinnamon rolls. And, okay. I always have competition, so.
You know I need them.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
We're
nominated. Jill's cardio.
Yeah, well, I will tell him, I will. She said he's hadn't changed it
Yeah, I
yet.
didn't want to tell her, I didn't want to say anything.
Oh, very, very.
But you know you were in it?
Yeah. You did, okay.
So I didn't.
Yeah, no, we
I was like, I would not, I had no idea that, because